You may take a break, not us. We never take a break. We're always on. WFBS 981 Fuego Beach Radio.
Anything you salt, it gotta go with white rice.
Don't eat it.
It gotta go with white rice.
Stop.
You make a hamburger, you make French fries.
My Cheetos then.
This shit don't fucking match. It don't match. This is cooking 101. It don't fucking match.
Don't eat anything.
Don't eat anything. Fuck you. The fucking shit. You lucky you still breathing. You lucky you still breathing. Fuck out of here. You lucky so I'm gonna eat this shit because I'm hungry.
That
nigga said I'm eating this shit because I'm hungry. Yo, that was funny. That nigga said you lucky you still breathing.
Yo. We are back, man. This is State to the Point Radio on WFBS 98.1 with Duel partner up with us. I don't know how to add Duel in that motherfucker. Just say Duel. Duel! Yo!
WOAs.com.
Make sure you check out Duel, man. They have multiple podcasts from comic books to music to sports to all types of. Duel is a dope site that you want to get all your different podcasts in and check it out.
Oh, what was that, yo? That jumps. It was just a big stutter. I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either. But excuse me for this internet connection problem. That's what we having right here. That's showcasing all over the screen at the moment. As long as y'all can hear me, as long as you can hear Freud, we both moving. I don't give a damn if that joint is up there. I'm drinking my drink. Yo, but excuse me. We're gonna talk about this Push versus Drake, man. I would love to play the music, but you know YouTube with copyrights, I cannot play it. I can't play it, but I will put the links up there. If y'all not have yet checked it out, we're gonna put both Drake, Duppy Freestyle and Pusha T's The Story of Adidon. And I found out the whole reason behind the title. Now, around about this time, I'm gonna flash the cover of the Pusha T's disc. Okay, it has Drake with the black face and the purple or red lipstick, smiling like Kool-Aid smile, like the Joker, looking like the Joker, a light skinned, confused.
I thought he was a white dude with blackface. I did not know that was Drake at first. I really didn't.
That's truly Drake. He actually did this cover for a clothing line that was trying to put out a message. He tries to explain himself. Now, you know, if you try to explain yourself, you automatically lost the battle, sir. As soon as you try to explain the picture or anything in a battle, trying to defend yourself by speaking without the music, you know, you're supposed to do that in music. You're supposed to bring it right back and explain yourself in music, not literally start hopping on Facebook or Twitter and start explaining the blackface cover that you had back in 2007, stating that it was because, hold on, as a matter of fact, I'm going to bring it up here. I'm not going to go word by word because it's not in front of me, but he was explaining that it was because of the struggle of a black man, the stereotypes of as an actor, that the black man is not able to get into a position as an actor to be on top. They have a ceiling where it's not allowing black men to go further up when he was doing the acting thing. So he was representing that. That's why he did the black face and all that, whatever the case is. But sir, you were smiling really hard, sir. And it was for a clothing line. You said it wasn't for a clothing line, that it was more of a bigger issue that you were shooting for, and that wasn't the case. It was a clothing line. Even though your intentions were for a bigger message, you still lied about that, which I don't think you should have lied about that. I mean, if it's for a clothing line, it's for a clothing line. Your message is your message. So, anyways, Pusha T did a diss song, which I'm gonna put the verse up here as well. Did a diss song exposing of him being a deadbeat father, that he's been hiding a baby by the name of Adidon, okay? And then try to do a rollout for Adidas, like Adidas line, and call it Adidon. So he, I guess, used his baby as a promotional tool, okay, that nobody knew about this baby by the name, by the way, the baby mama is a former escort, former porno star, as well as and a known one too. She been through quite a bit of athletes and rappers, from Amon Shepard to James Harden to ASAP Rocky.
Oh, you talking about not Mia?
Sophia.
Oh.
Her name is Sophia. Now this lady right here, supposedly she is married still. She is married at this moment. She got married. She was born in France. She was born in France. To get her green card, she got married to a dude in America to get her green card. And it's allegedly she's still married at this moment. Had a baby, okay, while Drake was still with J-Lo at that time. So
I forgot. Yeah, J-Lo. That's funny.
He was with J-Lo. This is allegedly now. He was with J-Lo, and he was seeing this girl, Sophia. Now, Sophia is known, again, to be an escort. So she signed, a disclosure agreement type thing where she couldn't say anything of the relationship. But eventually, TMZ bumps into these, like, TMZ is all over the place. They like roaches, you know what I'm saying? So they took a pictures with them and whatever the case is. Drake, dumbass, had supposedly had sex with this girl without a condom. He shot up the club.
Wow.
He had a baby.
Yeah.
Now, he admitted to it on a song called.
She a bum looking chick too. She ain't even popping.
No.
Anyway, she ain't even popping.
He admitted to this statement, call it baby mama drama, because the girl looked at it as, she just got a official check. She just had a baby by a millionaire, possibly a billionaire before you know it, by Drake. So she's set for life. Drake.
Go
ahead. I'm sorry, but Drake.
So I was saying my issue is this. All of that, I'm cool because they need to know the backstory. I'm not tripping on that. Personally, I don't need to know the backstory. I'm just looking at what was said. I don't give a damn if it was a lie. Right. I don't give a damn. Just the battle itself. I don't really care, but it's because there's truth behind it.
But what makes the battle even better?
What do you think?
But what makes the battle even better is the fact that it's facts. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's cool. I'm just trying to say this. He ate the dude, and I got people on there, on my Facebook and all over, trying to defend Drake, talk about, that was out of line. What he did, you got Joel Santana talking about, that was out of line. Dude, you battle cats and talking about murdering them and all that, and that's not out of line? You talking about, what do you mean out of line? How you out of line when you playing the dozens, a.k.a. rapping? How you gonna say, when you clowning somebody, how you out of line? Ain't no out of line.
Time out. We talk about Joel Santana, the one that booked on the airport because he had a gun in the luggage. We talk about that Joel Santana, the dumb ass that ran as soon as he noticed that they recognized that he had a gun at an airport. By the way, they had scanners that took a.
And you almost 40, and you still running from cops at 40.
You a cornball. Shut the. You know what? You know what I want.
That's my.
You know what I want to say. But like I said, to get back to Drake and Pusha T. Now Pusha T supposedly digged up some dirt, and how did he dig up some dirt? There allegedly, I had to do the quotes on there. ASAP Rocky has snitched on Drake.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Because A$AP Rocky was fucking with the girl while the girl was pregnant. Pillow talk. Pillow talk. So the girl told it all of what was going on.
As your story gets deeper, and not to war, you know I'm not talking about you, but as the story gets deeper, these dudes is acting like women. You talk too much.
Now.
And that's my thing. You talk too much. Like, dude, what dudes do that? Like, I'm tired of dudes being females in 2018. I'm tired of it.
No,
hey,
but
I feel you. I'm not mad at Pusha. I'm talking about A$AP and the rest of them.
Come
on, man.
Before you go in. Now, A$AP Rocky responded to that and was like, look, I ain't no snitch. I never said shit. Whoa, 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 blah, 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 blah. Now, on the song with Drake, if you listen to the song, Drake has a way that he manipulates the music industry by doing these little rollouts where he puts these singles out, God's Plan. He makes this little course for himself till the big album comes out, right? He does this thing. I think he masters it really well. He's a pop star. This is what pop stars do. They master their album, or they master their rollout for their album to come out right behind it perfectly. I think you've been in the business long enough, you're going to master that shit, especially if you're a pop star. Okay? So he does this God's Plan. He does another single, which I can't recall at the moment. Then he does this song called I Am Upset, which is completely left field.
I'm crying and shit. Like, what kind of...
Right. Now, he does this Upset. Now, this is before Pusha T came out with this song. It's like Drake knew what happened. There was a source that he knew. Somebody told on him. Somebody had exposed him and gave it to his enemy, quote unquote, Pusha T. So he wanted to put out this song real quick to try to like soften the blow a little bit. He tried to shout out A$AP Rocky. He tried to shout out, say, hey, I got baby mama drama. He tried to soften the blow a little bit to think that was going to work for him. And before you know it, you messing with a lyrical beast in Pusha T. And not for anything, Pusha T, the only thing I didn't like about Pusha, he talked about coke way too much. He talked about coke all his life. He's been in the game for 16 years and has been talking about coke for 16 years. That shit gets annoying after a while. You know what I'm saying? After a while, you got to grow up, bro. You know I'm not doing that shit no more. But one thing about Pusha, he's a lyrical beast. And I rock with Pusha because he's lyrical, bro. If you put a lyrical guy that obviously been in the battle ring for a minute, and then you feed him this information, and on top of that, he's with Looney Bin Kanye West, oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I truly think that Drake it's going to hurt his business just a little bit, bro. And if it hurts his business just a little bit, he lost.
Let me tell you this. See, now I'll say this. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say I kind of lean on the other side. I don't think it's going to hurt his business because of he is a pop star. This reminds me. Now, I'm not saying this is nowhere near, but I've mentioned the battle before when I talked about cannabis in LL. Right. This reminds me of that because that's what you have. You got dudes and shout out to my man Paxton, you know what I'm saying? But you got dudes like that I know hip hop. I know what's up, but that is a sympathist, for, or, taking sympathy for Drake, saying that, yo, he was out of line. That was some nonsense. Hip hop or rap has evolved from talking about people like that. And I'm like, nah, that's like saying on the court, shit talking on the court. You don't do that no more because basketball has evolved from, the 80s and the 90s when you got in dudes' faces talking shit. No, it never evolves from that. Okay, it never evolves from when you talking about rap. Now, when you go into pop music and all that, I can understand that you've evolved to get out of rap and hip hop to evolve into pop music. That is cool. Just like when people do B movies or they do hood movies. They do nothing but hood movies. Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? When he started out, Boys in the Hood, all that stuff, He was doing that, and now what is he doing? He's doing family-friendly movies. So he's evolved, but he evolved to the next level. That doesn't mean that rap, I'm not into that. What I'm saying is that I'm looking at it like, yo, if you told me that he got baked. I don't care if you went dirty, if you talked about his moms, if you did whatever. He went dirty on him. He definitely did. Pusha T did. Okay, so I'm not seeing why you don't realize none of his fans have said that Drake won and the battle was whack. They all said it was dope. So you're admitting that your boy Drake ain't popping like that. And this just reminds me of Dangerous from Get Rich or Die Trying. Not because he's light-skinned, but just because it does. You was on Degrassi. What hard life did you really have? I don't know. I'm just asking you. What would you have? I'm not saying your dad was there, but, were you pushing drugs? Were you in the hood? And don't ask me. Don't talk about that. Now, there's other elements of hard lives. Maybe he had anxiety or depression and all that. That was hard. Maybe his mom was crazy and beat him. I don't know. I'm just saying that. So when I'm looking at Pusha T, no, the clips have never been one of my favorites. I don't really like their voices. I just don't like it. The cadence in their voice is not. It just doesn't do it for me. It's kind of annoying.
Willin? You don't like Lord Willin?
I don't like their voice. That don't mean I don't like. I listen to their rhyme and some of their music is dope. But their voice annoys me over time. Like, there's certain dudes, and it's just me. There's certain singers, like Mariah. I can't listen to Mariah for, like, a long time because the screaming gets to me. She's the dopest one of the dopest that ever did it. But I can't just sit there and listen.
Back then, because
No, I know that. I mean, she paved the way. Just like we'll say, like we talked about before. Michael Jordan ain't touching none of the players right now. I don't give a damn. The most garbage dude on the joint. And I'm sorry, let's talk about DeRozan. Jordan can't hang with DeRozan, but he's the best that ever did it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like in that comparison, like he's the best. I mean, she's the best or whatever. I cannot listen to her for a long. I can listen to Mary J. way longer because of her voice. Lauryn Hill. Way longer because they voice don't bother me. That's not saying Pusha T and No Malice is whack, because they're definitely not. So with that said, Drake is the same way. His voice gets on my damn nerves. so with that, I just feel like the tracks I heard, he ate them. He got personal. He got in his face, and it wasn't commercialized. It's just he's to the element of what rap is.
But did you hear what he said about his friend though? This is when I feel like he stepped out of line. And everything else, I think Drake's problem was he mentioned his fiance, Virginia Williams. When you mention your fiance, then the gloves are off. I don't care if it's a positive and a negative. I was explaining this to a friend of mine in Facebook. I don't care if it's a positive or negative. As soon as you mention a family member, gloves are off. Gloves are off. But when Pusha stepped out of line was when he talked about his friend 40. 40 is a producer, is a big-time producer of Drake.
He has like MS.
And he has MS. Now, he said that 40 looked like he 80 with his back lean back, as if he's like grandpapa or something, like some old man type stuff. And then he did tick, tick, tick. I don't know how long that man could wait that long. I don't know exactly because
I know what you said. I remember that.
Now that was completely out of line. And then the worst thing about it was MS Day, natural MS Day was just the other day. And a matter of fact, it was the next day that MS Day happened. Like, that was the worst time, bro. I think that's way out of line. That's
the reason.
That's just like Jay-Z saying, a matter of fact, it's not even worse than Jay-Z when he said, I left condoms on the baby seat with Nas. But
at the end of the day, I'm not saying Drake gonna lose. He ain't gonna come back. But what I'm saying is that's why Pusha T, when it comes to just the lyrics, he ate him. When it comes to the other side of it, what you're saying, no doubt, he went to the gut on that. And that's where I said Pusha's gonna lose the fans as far as mainstream because now what's gonna happen when Drake comes out and they do campaigns for MS? They start to go. He's gonna get all the people behind him, all the little girls, all the little guys, all the people that have those problems and that are very much into that from any kind of disease that you got. They're gonna now be like, yo, you're a bastard, Pusha T.
No,
you're a jerk for that, and we ain't gonna buy none of your shit.
Yo, real talk. I disagree.
You do?
Disagree. Yeah.
I can't see him. I can't see him. Okay, let me put it this way. If you wear a fur coat in front of Peter, you lost all of them. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Right.
I don't give a damn what you like. So my point is, if you got people that just imagine the stuff me with diabetes and somebody, and I know my cousin just passed away with that, and somebody talks about that, you think you're gonna lose some people because they're gonna be like, you know what? Nah, that's not like he already has. He already lost people.
But check this out. This is why I feel like I disagree. This is why I disagree with this. It's because first and foremost, Pusha T was an underground rapper anyways. Pusha T, nobody really knew what Pusha T was besides the real true hip hop heads. Okay?
Yeah.
Pusha T, they only know Pusha T from clips. And if they don't put that shit together, they don't know who the fuck Pusha T was unless you mention the clips. Because the grinding and Pharrell and the Neptunes and all that. Okay, but we know Pusha T because we true hip hop heads. Now the commercial.
We was down in Virginia.
Yeah, and that's another thing. We Virginia. So the commercial heads, the true, commercial heads that listen to whatever bullshit that's on the radio, they don't know nothing about Pusha T. As soon as you mention Kanye, oh, okay. Okay, so he's part of Kanye? Oh, okay, I got it. But that's it. Okay, so he's not losing anybody. Okay, he's not losing.
What I'm saying is that when I say that,
but look,
what I'm trying to get at is that he's not going to be able to jump to the top either. He'll always remain the same motherfucker.
But that's only if he wants to.
He jump on mainstream.
No, but who said that he wants to? Who said that he wants to?
You don't know. You don't know if he does.
Right.
But generally, people want to progress in their career. They don't want to just sit back and be 50 years old doing the same old shit and be broke and not popping. So that's what I'm talking about. The fuck was that shit?
No, that's behind you.
No, something fell behind. Oh, that was Yvonne. What are you doing?
Yvonne, what's up, babe? What's up, sis?
She left. But the point I'm trying to make, I feel where you're coming from because you're right. Like that's like saying, well, who knows Papoose? What mainstream dude when you say Papoose to a random 13-year-old guy or guy or girl right now would know who you're talking about.
And that's
right?
worse. That's worse. That's beyond
no,
underground.
I'm saying who would know that? Who would know when I say Malice? Who the fuck is Malice? When I say the clips grinding? Oh yeah, I remember because Pharrell did that beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I get what you're saying with that. But I'm just saying if he ever wanted, he's gonna lose that. He's gonna lose that.
He don't want that. And see, this is my thing.
I don't know if he do or not.
No, I listened to quite a few interviews from Pusha. Pusha just wants to put out classics. He said, fuck it, I already put out classics. I've done this already, okay? I've been in the game for 16 years.
I'm going to get on that later.
And he's a president of good music. Like the man, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. I'm not knocking Push at all. Push is already doing his thing. He's official. He might not be official to these commercial little girls or little boys that don't know truly about no hip hop for real. But he's there. He's official. He's behind the scenes. Just like how you and me want to be where we can make our money behind the scenes where we don't have to face the camera.
Can I say one more thing when you finish?
Yeah, one more thing. With Drake,
somebody said something good earlier.
But with Drake, the fact that Drake is such a pop artist that everybody knows Drake. Everybody wants to be Drake. Everybody knows Drake from freaking Asia to all the way to America. Everybody knows Drake. Just that exposure, okay, of him being possibly a deadbeat. Even though he is taking care of his kid, I want to add that in too. Supposedly he is taking care of his kid. He found out that he made it to seem like it is official, that it is his kid, that he is taking care of his kid. But the fact that you hiding it, that you didn't give it to the world, that you didn't showcase it to the world. Instead, you try to use your kid as a walking billboard for Adidas commercial or Adidas promo on TV. It says who your character is.
So,
it exposes him, bro. It exposes who Drake is. Like Drake.
So I'm gonna tell you from that behind the scene perspective. A lot of these individuals don't, because Dwight Howard did the same. You don't want your kids exposed because of this. So you won't tell them about your family life so this shit don't happen. So you don't be able to get into their life.
But see,
that's what I'm not saying he did it for that reason.
Right.
But a lot of people do that because they don't want their kids on camera. They don't want you talking about them. They don't want nothing to do with that because they don't want the shit that their kids are going through for the kids to hear that in school and all of that.
But the worst part about it is, it's the timing. It's a battle. Nobody knows that you have a kid.
I agree.
But then when it's getting mentioned on a battle, it's like, wait, hold up. When you got people Googling, then all of a sudden, hold up, this fucking piece is mixed. It goes together. And, so you have been hiding your kid. So your girl is a porno star. So your girl, and now she's a painter. By the way, she's an official painter. She's an artist. You know, she does the
women are out there in the industry, a porn star. Some get paid, some don't.
You know,
that's just
she was a porn star, escort, turned to an artist. I mean, at least it's going positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's just like a dancer, a stripper that doesn't really want to do it. She just has to pay for school, or she has to pay her bills, and finally she gets into something that she truly wants to do that's positive. So I'm not gonna knock the girl. I'm not gonna knock Sophia. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna knock her.
Well, I put it like this: if you knock her, you gotta knock Cardi B.
Come on,
if
bro.
You knock her. No. I'm talking about for that reason.
Oh,
if you're knocking her, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I said I know you're not knocking her.
No, I'm not knocking her.
Dude, you gotta knock everybody that.
Exactly.
So, I get that. Yeah. What I'm trying to get at.
I love Cardi. Cardi, I love you, baby. I love you, Cardi.
My biggest shit is that what I don't like about, when I say, I'm sorry, my whole discussion was Pusha T murdered the dude. It wasn't about nothing else. That's why I said getting on this other stuff is cool for, obviously for everybody else, but for me, I don't give a shit. He murdered him regardless of what the fuck happened. He murdered the dude, and especially because it's facts. That's why I'm like, yo, he murdered him. So I'm trying to figure out why cats is that grew up with the same era and the same issue, said the same love for the same game I do, are not seeing that. Like they're not seeing that, yo, he picked him apart. That doesn't mean Drake ain't gonna come back and pick him apart about something. That just means that right now, he picked him apart in that joint, and he got him.
Yo,
like Drake got Meek.
Yo, final thought. Okay, final thought. We're gonna end this on this note. This rumored, allegedly, that Drake is willing to pay $100,000 for somebody to come forward for info on Pusha T. Now, if this is true, bro, if Drake is willing to pay $100,000, okay, to anybody that's willing to give some type of dirt on Pusha T, you lost, bro. You lost, bro. It's just the fact of the matter. First and foremost, again, this is my final thought. I felt like Drake lost to Joe Budden. Joe Budden killed him. Okay, Drake lost to Common. I feel like Drake lost to Common. Common got him. He might have not killed him, but he got him. Okay, but Drake has a way of putting diss records on club music to where it's playing on radio. So it makes it seem like he wins, which he really does. Truly, in the public, he does. But in a battle, no, he doesn't. Lyrically, he didn't fuck with two of them, okay? Meek Mills, he's a cornball. Not personally. I don't know Meek for nothing, but Meek is an idiot because he didn't play it right. Okay? He didn't play it right. He didn't think that him exposing Drake of him having ghostwriters that wasn't going to lead to a battle. And Drake knew he could toy with him, okay, with this back-to-back and energy and all that stuff. Drake knew what he was doing. Meek Mills was on tour. Meek Mills didn't have the time to really get at him. But I don't think Meek really, when he had the focus and he had the time to get at him, he didn't get at him like he's supposed to. So he wasn't prepared. He wasn't ready. So he lost. Drake won that one. That was easy slide. That was by a landslide. He won that one. But there was two others that he truly lost. But due to the fact he was a pop artist, due to the fact he is Drake, he's like the Jay-Z of this era, it got overshadowed. Pusha T finally penetrated this guy. And now it's up to Drake. Oh, look at the brand new.
He stopped everything.
Yeah, no, nothing matters, yo. Oh my God. She is gorgeous. That's a brand new baby.
Ew, you stink. Get out of here.
Really? Really?
I'm sorry.
Really?
Sorry.
He didn't mean that, guys.
Man, yo, what the hell going on?
Yo, we're going to go ahead and go into a commercial break with that, man. Tell me what y'all think. Who won the battle, man? Pusha T versus Drake.
Pusha T won. But after this, I got it. Oh, no. It could be on the What the Fuego. I got it.
You know what? We're going to get into the What the Fuego.
Oh, we got you.
Yeah,
I got
forget
catch
that
the Chinese store.
Let's go. We're going to be right back. Peace.
My dude.
I gotta get it. Skip to that money. I gotta get it. Get to that money. Get to the money. Get to the money. Get to the money. Skip to the paper. I gotta get it. Get to the money. Skip to the paper. I gotta get it. Get to the money. Skip to the paper, I gotta get it. Get to the money, skip to the paper, I gotta get it. Get to the money, I'm living my life. Might go where it's sunny, bitches they hate us, but it do not matter. Or fuck with my paper, skip to the basics, the smallest of one. I'm ballin' like Muzzy, and it's contagious. Excuse my pun, I intend on occasion. I'm bad boy, they like you, line. I chuck Tide deuces 2 times at the tippy toe, like shoes shining. I'ma stunt on them in due time. Ain't perfect, but I'm worth them bitches still. And if the words don't hurt, I bet them pitches will. I got word through the strip, yeah, that's a different feel. I got nerve, but no bitch, man, that's a different real. I said I'm working and pray to God that every night my soul to take. And when I wake up, I pray again that if I take a L, it's for a lowercase, amen. Gotta get the Skrilla, cause it's life pricey. If I go soft, they probably won't like me. If I fall off, they probably won't like me. But I don't give a fuck, cause it ain't likely. Get to the money, skip to the paper. I gotta get it. Get to the money, skip to the paper. I gotta get it. Get to the money, skip to the paper. I gotta get it. Get to the money, skip to the paper. I gotta get it. Skip to that paper, I gotta get it. I'm doing me, minding my business. If he with me, he in position. Might be the facts, but you gotta witness. She got our senses, you people fake. Please know the difference, you people hate. We had to get it, you people late. Point blank and period, you know the saying go. I ain't rapping around with no others done. Only here to make ends, niggas. So if I break in, that's another one. You get little boy like mother son, strap waistline like cummerbund. I told niggas to break bread, I'll wait dead till then run it up. And these hoes make these faces, swear to God these bitches irky. Heard I'm on some shit and now these niggas out here lurking. Well I told niggas mine, I got cold nigga fly. I'm on the road nigga, I'm bigger in person, it's not what you seen. Don't know what you heard, no fucking with me. The boys to the curb and all through the streets. Blow to the birds, the best I can be. Part of me anxious, part of me hate it. One part of me patient, a part of me faded. One part of me made it. That part so amazing, let's fuck up the paper. Get to the money, skip to the paper. I gotta get it. Get to the money, skip to the paper. I gotta get it. Get to the money, skip to the paper. I gotta get it. Get to the money, skip to the paper. I gotta get it. gotta get it. We gotta get it.